Surprise! Y'all are getting 2 videos in 1 week because Bungie fucked up big time. There are multiple different angles I could tackle this story of. So first of all, let me explain the story. Earlier this week, Bungie announced that they were firing 100 employees, or around 100 employees. And that included people like the social media manager, communications manager, people from the art department, and their own fucking composer for Destiny 2. Their own composer is gone. And apparently the story is a lot of this has to do with, PlayStation. It's no secret that PlayStation has been kind of tightening their belt right now. And Bungie are the ones apparently that wanted to join PlayStation 2. Because even though PlayStation own Bungie, Bungie apparently has autonomy within the company. So this was on Bungie management to go, well, yeah, let's fire about 100 people. Why not? Why not? Fuck it. Let's have a horrible fucking week. And right now, it's also been reported that the next expansion for Destiny 2, The Final Shape, is getting delayed to June from its February release date, and that Marathon is internally delayed out of 2024 to 2025. The angle that I want to tackle this from, because there are a lot of ways I could, is I want to talk about what this means in the realm of Bungie themselves being supposedly these live service experts, so much so to the point where PlayStation was willing to spend about $4 billion to acquire them to teach them how to make live services themselves. And I think it's fairly obvious to say that things have not gone so well ever since, I think even before PlayStation bought Bungie. I think PlayStation are starting to realize at this point that, doing live services may be even harder than doing our single player games. The games that you guys have kind of built your whole empire on being like really fucking good at. Why are you trying to fix what ain't broke, you stupid motherfuckers? So Bungie apparently, in Sony's eyes, were these like, they've made all the mistakes. They're experts at live services. We want to create this live service expertise position for them at PlayStation. So they bought them for almost $4 billion. And how is that expertise looking now, guys, when Bungie is apparently going to miss their revenue target by 45% this year? Yeah, not good. So, Bungie, for years, and this is the reason I leapt off of Destiny 2, is that I think Destiny 2 is one of the most aggressively monetized games around. When I went back about maybe a year ago to see what had all changed and what was added, I was stunned to see how much stuff had been monetized. I'm talking like, apparently there's more now, because I haven't played Destiny 2 in a long time now. Apparently, like, lots of things in that game are monetized now. There's like every fucking thing in that game is monetized now. You have your battle pass, you have your paid expansions, you have your skins that you can buy, you have the rotating item shop, you have transmogging abilities that are apparently paywalled now, you have dungeon passes now. It's like, what the fuck? So Bungie have just been so hyper aggressively monetizing Destiny 2 that, surprise, surprise, it might have turned some people off and they bounced off of Destiny 2. And what does a live service need in order to survive outside of revenue, consistent revenue? Players. And if you fucking piss off the players that spending money on your game, they ain't gonna want to come back, sunshine. So yeah, no fucking shit you're gonna miss your fucking revenue by 45%, you stupid assholes. No fucking shit. This is what happens. This is finally happening, where the chickens are finally coming home to roost for Bungie's upper management. And let me reiterate something that, or maybe not reiterate, because I haven't even fucking said it yet, is that I think the talent at Bungie is not with the upper management, it's with the rank and file developers. I have no problem, and I've said this before, I have no problem with Destiny 2 as a video game. I think the gun combat is great. I think the art direction of it is great. I think the music of it is very good. It's just, as a business model, I fucking despise it. And that's why I hardly ever play it anymore. Because I'm so put off by the amount of aggressive monetization that's in it. And Bungie seems to not give a fuck about retaining people like me, because they've gone ahead since I've left and just ramped up the monetization even higher. So it was really confusing as to why Sony was buying them for $4 billion to advise them on how to make a live service. And I never made a video about this at the time, but I've made offhanded comments since like the year and change that they've bought Bungie, is that I've always thought it was a very strange decision. If there's any company out there that could teach PlayStation how to make a live service, why Bungie? That was always my thinking. Like, why Bungie? These guys are like, these guys have the most like hot and cold live service around, where it's like one moment everyone is kind of okay with the game, and then the next moment Bungie does something with like zero self-awareness and pisses everybody off again. And PlayStation wanted these motherfuckers to come in and teach them how to make their live services? They wanted these fucking guys to come in, these motherfuckers that just dropped 100 people out of their company out of fucking nowhere in the most disrespectful fucking way possible, to now come in and now that they're gonna miss their revenue thing by 45%, coming in and telling a fucking company like Naughty Dog, a legendary like crown jewel in Sony's cap, that like, oh yeah, we're the experts on live services. We are the experts. Your live service game, Factions 2, sucks. Even though, you know, we piss off our community all the time, and we fucking, you know, we have the 45% missed target over here. But no, listen to us. Factions 2 bad. Factions 2 bad. Get it on ice. Get it canceled. Get it the fuck out of here. I don't know, guys. I'm really, at this point, I am really, my opinion that Sony buying Bungie was a bad idea is starting to become more and more solidified. It's been like how long now, and we haven't even seen the fruits of this endeavor yet? And it's like, it's very obvious to me that PlayStation is struggling internally right now. And because I'm just, when I went back and I looked at like how many games they actually released this year that were of any consequence, I was shocked when I saw it. I'm like, wow, outside of like MLB The Show, which is multi-platform, they really only had Spider-Man 2. You know that meme of James Franco when he went in Spider-Man 2 and he's like, I have nothing left except Spider-Man. That's literally PlayStation this year. What else did they have? They had the Horizon PSVR 2 game that bombed. They had the fucking Firewall Ultra that was apparently dog shit that maybe bombed. Other than that, you had MLB The Show, which is on everywhere, including Game Pass, day one. And you have Spider-Man. That's it. That's all you got. Where are the games, guys? Oh, right. You guys are pursuing only like 2 modes of video games now. You guys are either pursuing the super duper duper expensive mega budget games that are gonna take fucking forever to come out, or you're pursuing live services that probably right now aren't doing very fucking well, because you're telling a lot of your company, your teams that you own that are traditionally make single player games, to make a fucking live service game. I don't understand it. I don't understand I don't understand Bungie's mentality for why they've been overly monetizing Destiny 2 for so long. And I don't understand Sony's mentality as to why they thought having Bungie on their side would lead to positive things. So far, it ain't fucking working. And it's pissing off people internally. It's ruining people's livelihoods by getting them fired from Bungie for no fucking reason. And it's pissing off your hardcore player base. But then again, you guys seem to not really... Neither of you, but PlayStation nor Bungie, seem to really give a shit about the hardcore player base at this point. They don't. If you're not paying over and over and over again for their shit, they don't give two fucking craps about you. You don't care. I don't matter. PlayStation looks at me, they fucking spit on me, and they go, fuck you, we don't want your fans up anymore unless you're fucking a whale that's buying all of our live services. Fuck you. Fuck you, PlayStation. Fuck you, Bungie. Go fuck yourselves to whoever made this decision to fire these 100 people out of nowhere. And now apparently they're gonna start outsourcing these jobs? And what the fuck was the $1 billion that PlayStation gave you guys? Bungie, I'm addressing Bungie now. What the fuck was the $1 billion that you guys got from PlayStation to retain your employees? What the fuck is this I'm hearing about? You guys are gonna withhold that money from the employees that you're letting go because you have it in there to where they have to stay with the company with for a specific period of time. And even if they were to like get fired, they wouldn't get this. So you're doing the sneaky roundabout way of like, oh, well, we don't want to share this $1 billion in employee retention that we got with these 100 people that we're letting go. We're going to keep that to ourselves now. They don't get anything. They don't get a fucking thing now. Fuck you. Fuck you, Bungie. Fuck whoever runs your company. Your piece of shit, greedy, overly monetizing company. Go fuck yourself. And PlayStation, I hope you are fucking happy with the people at Bungie right now. This is your bed. You threw fucking $4 billion into that bed. You slipped on the condom and fucked Bungie right there on that bed. Now you fucking lay there and stay in it. This is what happens. This is what fucking happens when you get into bed in a short-sighted moment of weakness. Get into bed with a company like Bungie. Good job, PlayStation. Good job, Jimmy Boy. Good job, Herman Hulse. You fucking deserve it. You bunch of fucking idiots. Fuck off. Fuck the both of you.